it is a bit of an interesting pick when you already see a Nautilus on the other side, but you do need to go with something, especially since there's solid damage for OMG, but you really need a little bit to put you over the top.
There wasn't much follow-up afterwards, right? Like, Hung had already used all of his spells. Moham had already used his Ignite. There weren't very many available for him. I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit more there, but he's just going to try and play it safe. There's also going to be 3 grubs. Very easy to secure topside objectives when you have this Cho'Gath. Having that 1000 true damage smite alongside your jungler makes it a bit tough to try to outsmite this duo. So EDG will have at least some comfort knowing that if they can get and escort the ZDZ over to these objectives, that they have a possibility of really securing a lot of these and taking them and making it difficult for their opponents to contest. This Azir will have first priority. We're getting the Pantheon ult behind now.
Yeah, we're just going to go in, but Xiao Hao is trailing. Teleport coming in. Super Mega Death Rocket gets the kill on the Wink, and this teleport taking a long time to get here. But Hung is getting low. He gets knocked up. Angel is here. Moham going back in as they're looking for Xiao Hao. He flashes away and gets the kill. Charlotte has joined the party.
Angel can ult here.
But Starry is out of mana and out of health, and Angel serves them up and sends them to hell. It is a wipe. EDG get 4. Mid lane 2.
And we're kind of seeing it here with Starry taking up a Serrated Dirk by going this lethality build. I feel like you are kind of hamstringing your team's ability to deal damage. Yes, you will have a lot more upfront burst, and now OMG just lose access to the river here. So it kind of feels like they're playing on the wrong side of the map constantly. They find this pick on the on.
Yeah, he's going to flash away, and Charlotte coming through with the Weaver's Wall, trying to get around to Wink here. Wink getting knocked to the side. Good seismic shove, and Charlotte gets his first Tier 1 professional kill.
A fair bit on the side lanes right now. I mean, Azir gets a wave under that turret. OMG is not going to be able to pick that up. ZDZ right now is hitting this top lane Tier 1. He gets 2 plates for himself, and he already has those 6 grubs. So this lane looking to try to maybe pincer and couch Hung as soon as he walks back in. You have Wink here. Good cancel.
And he's going to get rooted as well, but here comes Xiao Hao and all the damage he does. Sion coming through with a big knock-up on to the Xin Zhao. Hung trying to get away, but Angel joins the fight and pokes him in the back with a stick and slides out.
On how they wanted it at all, and they're not even trying to cross-map and make plays. They're just losing fights in mid, trying to pick out onto Wink.
About 25 seconds as we see a wet noodle fight. And the wet noodle fight is gone as they turn on to Wink, the seismic shove. They CC lock, but do they have the damage? Yes! Super Mega Death Rocket gets Starry a second kill.
Now, what EDG are going to do is that they're going to try to force priority in the mid lane. They're going to have this grub come on through, use the Herald, take mid tier 1. And once this is gone, they can just move straight into this bottom side jungle.
Weaver's Wall coming in. Wall. Yeah, just...
The one win condition that OMG were going to try and rely upon has now been delayed another 5 minutes, with EDG being able to pick themselves up this Chemtech Drake. Flick Charlotte, I know it's your first game. The lights might be a little too bright in this one. He's stunned up. He's getting CC'd by Rel, and now EDG, they say thank you for your donation of all this pressure onto the map. We'll get a top tier 1, a mid tier 2, and absolutely nothing for you to answer for it in trade.
They've tried to make some plays, which I like with this new nucleus you have in the mid lane, but it's just not coming together. The synergy ain't there. Let's see if it is here as they're going to look to pick off Wink once again. He flashes over the wall, but ends up dying. Starry gets a 3rd kill. This teleport coming in. This Cho'Gath is going to land into a lot of skill shots. It's a lot of damage. Over the wall is on, ready to go. Charlotte is getting low. Over on the side is Xiao trying to survive, knocking up Harry. Mohammed's over the wall on, trying to get big in this fight, and Starry goes down, hung over the wall on top of Angel to take him out, as his Pantheon still trying to leverage some of this power. On flashes away, but he's stuck in a 3v1, throws the spear, gets the kill, dies himself. Hung a double kill, but a double kill for Xiao Hao as well for the first game, and I do wonder if we'll see a bit more of an aggressive look going into the second game to try to take the weight off of Starry's shoulders. Now, this game is not over yet, but it's not looking so hot for OMG, as another turret will fall here in the bottom side, and Angel getting all that gold.
We've got Baron spawning in 15 seconds as well. Yanni, we got to see more out of this OMG squad if they're going to do anything. And EDG, just a clean game, I think. You know, some minor mistakes, obviously, with we're looking forward to as we kind of came out of split 1.
And proactive plays just like this one as Starry is about to die. On will take him down. Over on the side, Charlotte shorting that ultimate, realizing that Moham is pretty cooked here. as Moham one auto away from death here. Gonna get Xiaohao's flash, but gets the job done. As you said, the Baron is all theirs.
Okay, Hung and the rest of OMG solo laners just gonna have to sit and watch. They're gonna get near the pit. Literally the only win that happens here is Hung sacrifices himself, steals the Baron, and that's about it. Instead, he's gonna
see if
try
he can do it.
Okay.
Now he's going for it. Here we are. Yeah, there's no shot. You were in transit when that Baron went down, and down goes Hung. It's mid-tier 2. You can see the Corky poke as well as that Azir poke forcing off a guy like Charlotte, and ZDZ pushing in the middle.
Yeah, I mean 6 grubs plus this Baron. EDG are just looking to close out this game. Not very many angles of success here for OMG to kind of come back. Even if they find a pick with the gold deficit that they are in, the 6 grubs that they still have to deal with, they find
we're going to
Angel.
try it. Angel will die before being able to pop the Zonius, and Wink goes down too. And OMG looking to hold the line. They are going to lose another turret for it. This time Charlotte's going to go all in, trying to take down On, and On will not be able to trade back. It's a 3-0 for OMG.
But look at how many summoner spots. Look how much they had to actually invest in this, G. But this Otacon does absolutely nothing for them. They get a revive for the next 2 minutes. They're still down, so what'll happen is they can take a fight. They'll probably lose it like we've been seeing a lot of the other fights. Wait a minute, Xiaohao.
They might just die.
No.
Yeah, they might just die. This is going to be a big problem.
No!
It is stolen away by Xiaohao. And the knife through the stomach of OMG. As ZDZ and Harry, a big tank fight. Ain't so big anymore as you get chopped down. Starry will fall too. No. It looks so good for just 1 second. By so good, at least somewhat playable.
Charlotte, he literally TP'd into this play, ran into the brush, and then immediately recalled, man. And it still got canceled. That's going to be the end of the game at 29 minutes here. EDG just make it look easy against OMG.
Welcome to the LPL, rookie. Enjoy your stay. A 29-minute victory thereabouts for EDG in a game where they were really never in any danger. A little bit of hubris was punished, but it was really never going to be that bad. All right, Angel, I see what you tried to do there. Whiffing on that one. The turret is still up, but reinforcements have finally arrived. Moham going to drop his ultimate down, but the last Nexus turret will fall. Angel will be sent back with no teleport, but the Nexus is down.
All right, I got only one call to make here. Yeah, a lot of damage once he starts to pick up some more items. I wonder if this is going to continue to be that Rod of Ages build, which gives him some survivability, but means that he's lacking a bit in that damage department.
Side. Joe waiting wisely. Good job by ZDZ, forcing that hop.
He doesn't have jump anymore.
Yep, they're ready to go. He does have flash. Will we see a prediction? I want to see it. Oh, no! So close, man. Oh, if he was in group ascend, that would have been cleaner. But you still get the job done even though you got to burn your flash.
He gets the flash. They use the passive from the Vi with the W. Couldn't necessarily close out on that objective. And pretty big win, I think, for them, considering the fact that you have this push in mid. You're going to have a pretty volatile matchup in top side. And despite all this, Hung has done a decent job of being able to get some kind of gold leads and take some camps.
Try to use that Gnar in all caps. Hung showing up, the smite goes down. Xiaohao will happily take 2.
All right, has all of his camps that he can try to go for, and also will have level 6. You see that On? He's waiting, man. He wants to get this ult down already. There's no cleanse here for Starry, a very important summoner spell instead of going for the ghost this time. So before Moham has access to the level 6, it's going to be something that can be punished.
Going all in here in the face of On. On's got to burn the barrier. But the blocking is coming through from Wink, and they turn it all around. And Moham, he's going to flash forward and will trade it out, but Wink will make sure it's a 2-for-1. Throw abilities at ZDZ and not really land them.
That is a very funny observer toggle. Wow, that is crazy. We are getting a flash engage here from Harry. ZDZ still has a fair bit of mana. I mean, he has the ultimate as well. Vi is coming. This needs to be a fast play from OMG.
Teleport coming in as well, but the public execution going to be used, but the Rise will keep him under the turret. Good play there by Charlotte, but will Charlotte die on the backside? Yes! Angel gets there in time. See where he ends up going as the bottom lane of OMG have finished their recalls. Looking to deploy toward the top side.
Okay, so Angel just got, I think, his first evolve. Just ult him. Make it so that you get this entire bot lane wave for free. OMG are going to be at least able to get 4 grubs for themselves, but they really haven't had time to hit on any of these turrets. ZDZ has ultimate coming back up. Starry has to be very careful and make sure that he's linked up with Moham.
4 for 2 grub split in favor of OMG.
Uh-oh.
Charlotte is getting run down by EDG. And the rookie continues to have a tough time as Angel will pick up another kill.
And that's more Victor Bucks going over to Angel. Another Evolve fast-tracked here for the mid lane of EDG. Tuning in 2020, the fact that you know, he kind of had been like this upstart mid laner for RNG. So, oh God, Harry.
Oh my goodness. They violated that dude. That is not okay. That's gonna age
later,
the
brother.
VOD.
Not much else to say, you know.
Well, you're not really going to be able to do anything, and obviously you're waiting for your AD carry and your mid laner to scale, but, you know, again, we talked about Victor on the other side. I don't think Starry's going to get this far. OMG have to eventually do something.
They are a scaling composition, right? Like, not to say that the opponents on EDG do not have elements that scale, just they are a lot faster at when they come online in this game, and it's kind of a last-ditch effort for OMG. So we wanted to see them accelerate the game, play the map a little bit wider. That hasn't been the case here, especially with the new mid laner kind of trying to still find his footing.
Yeah, the game should probably just be over if you end up getting to that point, just because it would take so much inaction from EDG that you'd be like, what happened to the team that we saw in game 1 as Wink again doing some silly stuff. He is a bit of a silly goose. Hung flashing forward, looking to get this kill, and he will get his first. Meanwhile, a fight in the river. Starry down below half HP, but the polymorph from the Xiao going to force the flash away. And he will Vault Breaker out of there. So just a 1-0 for OMG.
You were going May. Like,
yeah, listen, this guy is far better than I am, but I gotta crack the joke when I see it.
I respect the look. Unfortunately, the Rune
I do
Prison
too.
didn't go off there. ZDZ going to try and make a play once his turret goes down. They have eyes on
Public
him.
execution at the ready. Here we go. ZD's trying to get in there. The turret went down, but on already low. Getting chased down by Harry on the backside. Starry's got a flash over the wall, and he manages to find a way out. And here comes Charlotte on the TP.
Started. Vi is going to head on over. Angel will be able to teleport for this play. Mo, I'm thinking that this play is completely over. No. Okay, so he cancels. We're just going to get a fight here now.
Yeah, Charlotte's going to join up, and here comes the teleport coming in from Angel. Xiao Hao will come up the rear as Harry, down to about half HP, goes right into the Vi, and they catch the Gnar. A nice pick by EDG as OMG don't want to let this go. The Chaos Storm doing so much. Charlotte, the ultimate is used to try to save him. He's going golden, but he's on a damn sliver.
Finish the
as
Otacon!
EDG chops him up.
No!
Otacon stolen by Hung, but can you actually get any of the flowers? OMG trying to get in there, but they can't. Public execution lands on a Starry, and ZDZ gets another.
That just having the Arcane Storm from this Victor was enough for them to deal damage. A single stray Q from Hung steals the Otacon, but there is nothing that they're reinforcing. That 25% bonus increase from Epic Monster Rewards is meaningless. It's a single Mountain Drake. When you look at EDG, 3 dragons, all of those kills, and the Blood Petals now even picking themselves up a top lane tier 2, maybe some more. ZDZ, man, he's cooking.
Came alive in that fight, Alk. It was really well played, and I mean, excellent pathing there by Xiao Hao too. Just knowing that he'd have an opportunity to catch Harry.
Harry's gonna come in. Oh, Harry, not again, man. You just fell. That's gonna be a kill going over to EDG. You have to imagine now, I mean, they can come back out of the map. They're going to have complete control of this game.
OMG to walk into this team with proper setup. Angel could be in trouble here as they're going to try to make a multi-man play onto him. That Arcane Storm doing so much damage, but knocked up against the wall, and it looks like they'll be able to take him down. Starry flashes forward as Angel goes golden. Angel will fall, but ZDZ already finds one. Now he's in a 2v1, but the rest of EDG looking to join him. Public execution only down onto Harry as the Varus ultimate missed, but on the backside, the Vi gets on top of the Zeri.
They're doing the
knock
Baron
him down. And yet, what else are you going to do, Walk? Charlotte and Hung trying to get it done. Do they have the time? Do they have the damage?
Can they make it over here? I think this is the Baron for sure. 4,000 HP with the Rise. So 2 members of OMG will be able to wear purple as they go back to base. But the game is in tatters right now. Honestly, I just don't think it was that worth it. Look at the map right now.
Yeah, it's so bad, but the good news, because it does buy them more time, right? Because they're not forced to try to walk into EDG, who's trying to start a Baron, for them to stop pushing in that mid lane. We're seeing a lot of pings going onto the top side of their jungle as they are just going to give away that Cloud Soul secured for EDG.
How much more can they get on this top side? You see that Harry and Hung are sitting around trying to get more waves, protecting this Gnar. I personally just don't want to see a split push Gnar though, right? Like, yes, you are gaining and generating some gold. You are kind of opening up some plays here. With this now, the fact that the bottom lane tier 2 did fall, the teleport from Angel is kind of come a little late here. Okay, so OMG play a little fast out on the map, but he has flash, he has ultimate. I think this is pretty risky business.
Harry's running out of time to try to make a play. It looks like this Mega Gnar will just fall off. The knockups are there. They're going to try to burst him out. He's got to use it defensively. And he will be able to limp back to the fountain as the base has been broken. The bottom inhibitor will fall. As EDG look to go over. Wink going in. Did get Rune Prison, so could not land anything more onto Hung. But that is okay because the mid lane wave will be coming in soon.
Yeah. Maybe they can look for something now with their Vi ultimate. There is no Mikhails for a short period of time. This could be a period that we see Moham and the rest of OMG get taken advantage of. Here we go. Harry gets engaged.
Yeah, he's bursted out. That Arcane Storm taking him so low. He's going to go Mega, but doesn't have a flash available to actually do anything with it once again. That wave that we were talking about has made it to the base, which means the middle inhibitor will fall as well. And EDG will walk it out.
EDG can take some jungle camps on the way over. We just put the Gnar into place to find something. And he's building up Mega Gnar. He has to be looking for a TP now.
Starry just walked up to them and took a lot of HP. Hung trying to do at least something. Harry gonna go Mega. We're still waiting for him to get a big Gnar ultimate. ZDZ coming on the flank. Charlotte's got to try to deal with him, but Wink is on top of Charlotte too. He goes golden, but is surrounded by EDG. Public execution, trying to get onto Hung. He's going to go untargetable, but then peel back to the Gnar.
Starry!
Starry is up next, and Varus gets that one, and they fall like dominoes off. The last one is Moham. He goes down. GG EDG 2-0.
Let's go! I'm getting ganked by my producer. I was trying to, save my feet, save my back. I'm getting old in my age, 26, man. I'm gonna be a bag of bones. Same thing here for OMG. They're gonna fall in this game. 2-0, a second 2-0 here in Group Nirvana, and EDG are gonna secure themselves here a 2-0 to start.
Karis, the lane might be a little bit rough, but it's overall a pretty good pick. But I really like what Anyone's Legend has put together here. Team WE's comp gen 2022. It was Shanji on OMG against TES. And here we go for a dive on the bot lane. Quick play onto Hope and Kyle. They're going to be able to find first blood going over to Monkey. Vampire's going to die for it. The teleport coming down from the bottom side is Shanks. Looks to pick up this one.
Yeah, I mean, again, Monkey just has, stat
Here
advantage.
especially.
Yeah.
There's no summoners. Hope is going to get engaged on. Karis trying to get close. Nice flash there. And they're going to hop on top of Hope again. Karis getting the job done. Really good play out of WE's mid jungle.
Yeah, I mean, just look. AO were also the team that, for that one very random game, decided to play Shen jungle. So this is obviously a champion that they're not super unfamiliar with.
Abe's secret stuff. We talked about it.
Abe's secret stuff, exactly. Tiamat's coming out, so it looks like it will be a Titanic Hydra first item. And then from there, we'll just have to wait and see, folks. But this champion can get very, very little to no contest. Should get with 3. I mean, maybe not. Alright, they're going to step off. They are not willing to fight over that very last one. Tarzan doesn't have another charge of smite for 20 seconds.
A good choice not to go for it, right? Because you've got the Silas on the top side, the Ezreal, so like you've got 3 really strong members. This 3-man squad that we were talking about that leverage a lot of early power, and this does mean that a 4th grub goes to WE, which is very beneficial. I'm just a Metal Core guy. My music face is still stuck in the mid-2010s. As Team WE stuck in the river right now, looking to take out that dragon. Shanks is going to take a 1v1 against Cube here and take him down below half HP as that Arcane Storm continuing to chop him down. Meanwhile, Dragon goes to Team WE. Try and pick up whatever's left in his jungle. So Tarzan, we know him for making these very really great and brilliant movements as Kyle gets engaged on the Pop Blossom. Here it is, Flandra going to show up from party 2. Taeyun with a great arcane shift to get away from Tarzan. Karis coming through to try to help out the rest of the team as Flandra is tanking up everything. Hope trying to get in some damage, going to pop his ultimate and Cube, but a big taunt going down to the 3 members. Taeyun's got to flash away. The stolen Pop Blossom going to get used, but the health bars ain't dropping. The ones for WE are dropping. It's a 4 for nothing for anyone's legend. We're pushing side lane here. Now this is really good stuff. Something that Flandra has been very well known for is his ability to split push, and doing so on this Shen, obviously a big ups there. What do you think of these rune choices?
You can get like free transcendence, and then because with lane Shen, unless you do kind of more supportive build,
not in the slightest. As the Dragon was started up a little bit by Team W, but it looks like they've elected to pull off here. Shanks just taking it to Karis, trying to knock down this top tier 1 as anyone's legend. You know, it was a quiet game, and they have quietly exploded a 4K gold lead at the 18-minute mark.
they turn around champ 2.
See what happens as Team WE getting corralled on their own side of the jungle as the mid advantage goes for anyone's legend. And another nice map movement. They take down mid tier 1, all tier 1s down. Dragon started up by Team WE. So we take a look at the vision toggle. Anyone's legend
like
working with
WE.
Yeah, anyone's legend working with low information. Tarzan now in the back of the pit. Flandra on the other side. You make a big play. You saw that taunt last time. He's got the flash available. Vampire can go in, try to find Shanks. Here comes the knockup. They put him in the bounce house. The Shen Shield can't save you. And Karis is able to escape. Cube getting attacked. He's forced to flash away, but he's not going down. Anyone's legend going to peel back toward this dragon, but they are down a member.
4 versus 5. It's a good pick onto Shanks. Shanks couldn't even flash.
Karis recalled. He's got teleport. Vampire half HP. Tarzan going to go in. Vampire trying to protect Cube. Another double taunt as Hope gets to the backside. They take out 2. Taeyun's forced to shift away. Karis in the middle of the fight, but he's got to flash away, and there's nowhere to peel back to as Ezreal falls. Another double for Flandra, and the flash taunt on top of it. Anyone's legend are running Team WE.
The first part of that fight looks so good for WE, securing Shanks. But then because Karis, I'm not sure if he was low. Honestly, I can't recall. But he recalled, came back to TP, and AL just picked their moment. Get a 4v4 out of that situation. No reason for them not to. Shanks is just being a little bit annoying here. Playing bodyguard, I mean, this feels pretty gone.
Yeah, this is so free. This
really
is
gone.
free 99. It's free real estate. They're free as a bird right now. You're going to be able to pick up a lot of these blood roses too. We did see the teleport coming in from the Scion, and anyone's legend realize it. So they wisely will back off and say, hey, you can burn your teleport for that. We'll secure a lot of flowers.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's not a good look. The map movements have just been far too strong. I mean, Team WE in prior games have had somewhat of a pulse, but anyone's legend. This is why we talked about this team is playing on another level. They are looking like one of the best teams in the league. This is why Tarzan.
Ooh.
I thought we were gonna get the funny thing. Exactly. So why not Vi? Why not? Is because she's an arcane.
Really slow.
Bit of a fight with Monkey. Monkey gonna get a big shield up. Kyle with a big Pop Blossom too. Shanks joining the party. That Arcane Storm doing a lot, but they do manage to take out Kyle. Hope trying to get in along with Tarzan. Hope to the back line. Easily getting some snipes. Taeyun is stuck in the pit. Vampire's got her own Karis on the side against Flandra. He just doesn't do enough damage to the guy. Flandra's just laughing at him as Cube is just trying to do what he can. He's stuck in no man's land, as is Karis. Cube will fall. Karis trying to make moves. Abscond Duck does not land, but Tarzan's fists will.
Broken apart, WE.
But they execute it well. They take it very seriously, and Flandra's played a great game. And Karis is dead.
Yep. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's dead. All right, rest of the fight. Hope is already on the back line as Shanks is just trying to join the fight. Tarzan going over the walls. Cube whiffs. Vampire going to die. The Arcane Storm. Oh, the misery as Taeyun shifts over the wall, but he knows his life is forfeit. Damn, Jamada. Anyone's legend. With a statement.
Very clean.
Yeah.
Very clean. But they're also up almost 10k gold. So it's...
That wasn't a statement fight. This is a statement game.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely has been.
I don't know what the statement is. They don't have anything to prove. They're already so good. We know they're so good. The statement is we're consistent, I guess.
Yep. I mean, do have to feel a little bit bad for WE.
Oh my
Talking
goodness.
about all the expectations. They have had a really hard run of schedule.
It's so bad. And again, we mentioned it doesn't get easier, right? Their next match is going to be in a couple of days against IG. Starting to rapidly lose height.
You know what? Yeah,
But they're still
that's
up
true.
there. FPX are only Giant Slayers right now. They just do it better than Team WE. As anyone's legend have already displayed, they aren't seen to be feared. And they are continuing to put their stamps on these games. Let's see what happens in this pit. It's stolen away by Monkey. Oh my goodness. Maybe we have a winning fight for Team WE. As Karras gets to the back line, he manages to get a kill, but Hope is just free hitting, and now he gets to the other side. Hope has been so damn good. Triple kill for him. Don't think he's gonna be. No, all right. He was teleporting out, but he's just gonna die. See ya. It's a quadra kill for Hope. Damn shame he didn't get the penta. But game one was always gonna be anyone's legends.
Oh yeah, this has been an absolute schlacking. There you go. That's another word for you. I mean, look, WE. Couple of opportunities, right? Couple of opportunities for good skirmishes here and there, but that topside fight where Flandre landed that 3-man taunt was
It was over.
just the straw that broke the camel's back. Tabe giving Kyle a lot of freedom, to say the least, on that R5.
After that first game, I mean, how could you not, right? You know,
yeah.
let the kids play what they want to play.
Look,
they did
he's-
their homework. They got
He's had a
100 on
Nico
the
game
first test.
today. He gets caught, grubs are 100% gone. Now that's a pretty big skirmishing tool that's gone. Yeah, about to say, Shanks has to match bot, so at best, Tarzan can get like a grub. But
Teleport coming in from behind. Cube is about to come in and maybe make this a big issue. Kyle trying to get out, but Hope is running out of room. They're trying to turn it around. Vampire getting low, but a great equalizer, especially onto the grubs too, to help burn those down. Flash burp by Karras trying to get onto this backline. Tarzan on the side goes down. Flandre is able to at least salvage one kill. Shanks can't do a damn thing though. He got here real late.
Weird fight. Weird fight. Well, too, for the most part. There are arguably a few outliers. Very arguably. But I think it's all about context. Roa, however, is being picked up so frequently that I don't know how happy they are going to be with the state of the item. As AL have finally picked up that dragon.
Skittering back, skittering forward, skittering back. You're going to at least secure a split plate there. As Tarzan, yeah, snuck one away. All right, not too bad. Able to at least make it a little bit closer. But right now, I mean, anyone's legend, they are getting a little bit
Round
of
two.
gold. Yeah, in the time that Team WE is taking to do grubs, but they're not
like
getting
this,
much. Kyle is going in. He's going to kick things off and start tanking it up. Karras burning away from the Ignite.
Ooh.
Should stay upright.
Yeah, observers giving us a little bit of whiplash there. Yeah, they need to do their best to try and advance this game a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna
Not
try.
there a
Curtain call
scaling
coming out.
disadvantage. Hello.
Vampire going to get fully engaged on. Knockup is there, putting Kyle into the turret. He's got to go up and down, and he's burning, but he will survive. Hope a little far away as Tarzan going to take some chip damage. Taeyun over the wall, ready to go, trying to do damage to Hope. Good impale as Monkey will fall. Another nice root. The Alistar's an auto away. He dies too. Double kill for Hope as they turn onto Cube. Tarzan's out of mana. Flandre close to getting the kill, but Taeyun trying to do what he can. Cube very low. Hope just going to flash forward. Oh! The shield! The shutdown goes over to Cube. And now Taeyun looking for a little bit more big.
Dragon started. It's really up to anything right now. Tarzan's looking towards Cube, but he's not going to find that. And the dragon's just gone.
Yeah, it's just gone. All right. Well, for your Jace to get on the base, you're waiting for Shanks to get a fully stacked round of mages. You have plenty of early power in Kyle and Hope. It feels like they should be doing a little bit more. And here's that early power that we're talking about. Got him with damn near everything. An LPL fan. It kind of broke and fell off. I have to super glue them back.
Oh, okay. Sooner rather than later, mate. Get that fixed. Sure.
Yeah. I have to super glue a lot of things, man. As Team WE need to super glue some of their wounds right now. As called my name. Like, what did I miss? As Rift Herald gets dropped in the mid lane here, and they will knock down Tier 1 mid turret. Now the problem is, while you did get that turret, you get some jungle control for it, but there's really no objective right now for you.
I'm going to pass over to our producers just to just to just maybe bring up in a little box.
Oh,
However,
hang
Tarzan
on.
is
Yeah, they're
doing
trying
a
to
thing
put Karis in a box. He is able to actually get out for right now, but Kyle with another nice dodge out on Vampire. The turret goes down, the mid laner goes down, Vampire's ultimate goes down. Bad stuff for WE.
Very bad stuff. They've also got the ability to just stay down here. Hope's going to be able to clear this out. Flandre can give top tower. That's perfectly fine, as long as they actually are able to defend tier 2. Up there, which I'm almost certain they will be able to. This is just a wholehearted.
So much gold.
A whole
Shank's got
handed.
nearly 400 gold there. He's almost at full stacks. There we go.
That hit,
Here's
by
our-
the way.
Yeah, that looks good to me. I don't know what you're talking
That
about.
looks good to you?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure
That
thing.
hits. Yeah.
Yeah. I
God.
need to hit 2 people. I need to hit 3 people.
Dopamine. That's
Yeah.
really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
You know, like, monkey.
That's
Oh,
what
that
I'm
impaled
talking
too.
about.
Teleports behind him too. Nothing personnel, kid. 07 salute as Monkey will fall. The king of the jungle, Tarzan, reigns supreme.
It's going from bad to worse.
Yeah,
And,
you know, it is slowly bled. Like, they're slowly bleeding out Team WE. There's just no action out of Team WE right now. They're just getting picked everywhere, man.
Yeah. Big thing is there's not really a proactive, trigger to pull,
Yeah.
right? You can, well, okay, that would be a little bit disingenuous. Like, they can do things, right? But it feels like it has to be so forced by comparison of AL, where as long as they've got priority, yeah, I mean, you can just suffocate WE out at this point, right? You don't even have to use, okay, get the run with these stuff, big. Honestly, just get your damage out, pal.
Okay, hold on. Flandre is all alone. There's no one here there beside him. As he will withdraw back to the base. Dragon secured for anyone's legend, so they've got 2.
Blown by WE to make that pick happen. And it was onto a Anacon. Yeah.
Good stun, good headbutt. Over on the side, Karis has his hands full with Shanks, and he's going to be able to get onto Hope. Flandre got a solo kill on the other side. Meanwhile, Karis on the back line trying to cut through these low health bars. Shanks and Tarzan in the face of everybody else, but even they're being pushed away. You got to land these shots. Hope gets the job done. Can't land the root. Shanks flash for flash, and that's an actual death for Shanks.
Oh, no.
Do so, 25 minutes in. Baron up. Yep, exactly, my friend.
Yep.
Anyone's legend positioning around it. Monkey trying to do his Garomp, but it ain't his. He is going to go golden, but Shanks is in prime position to root and lock this guy down. Lilting Lullaby out on 2, but not on top of the equalizer. Karis joining the party too. Knockups there. Shanks, his health bar gets deleted. Tarzan's got a flash over the wall, but Flandre looks to join the fight at full HP. Kyle goes down. All of a sudden, it's a 4v2 as Team WE doing a lot of damage here. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing here is that if the scoreboard comes back up, I'm pretty sure Monkey has Merc Treads or Flandre will be in trouble.
Oh, knockup
They
is
could
there
both
onto
be in trouble.
Flandre. He's got a flash over the wall. Root coming down on the Vampire, but not gonna do too much. Here we go. Curtain call coming through. Karis blocking shot 1, shot 2, shot 3. Fourth shot coming through. And that shield will block it up and anything, but you're absolutely right, man.
Oh, no.
Nobody
Do you
needs
not
those
remember who? All right, hold on. Tarzan might be big. I'm good.
Tarzan's going to sleep. He is tanky, but he's getting chunked hard. The impale onto one target. It's Taeyun, but Taeyun manages to get away. Flandre joining the fight. The Realm Warp going to be on top of Taeyun, but now Shanks gets caught with a public execution, and he can't chase down Taeyun. He's golden, but he's dead. It's another one fight for Team WE.
Yanni, I'm worried. I'm really worried.
I am
this
too,
is a
brother.
massive potential turning point for WE. It's all up to Flandre and Hope.
They can do it. If anybody can do it, it's these guys. Baron's still relatively healthy.
Yeah.
Taeyun is looking to rejoin Team WE. Curtain call coming out, just looking for some good chip damage here. Fourth shot lands on the cube, gets him low. Taeyun on top of Flandre. He goes down, but ends up being a 1-for-1. Hope in a 1v4. Fourth shot lands, does not get the Baron, and will go down with the ship. Unable to get a kill out on the back end, but he does take a couple Barons off.
Hey, fool! What did I do?
He said, looking like a quick night, Yanni. I'm sorry, that was really bad. I'm sorry, that was that.
Wow.
That was real bad.
How
Just
about
like
I
it's
talk
been
in a
real
Yankee
bad
accent for the rest of the cast, eh? Like, what?
It's like it's been real bad for anyone's legend lately, brother. It is not looking good. I promise I can do a better accent than that, but we know that the later the game goes, if Hope has room to operate, you saw it a little bit in that Baron fight, can do some serious damage. But Team WE is just all damage, and
right?
look what they're doing.
Yeah. Everyone on AL is not here, so this is just a tier 2 for free.
Yeah.
They
with no urgency.
will break the base open if... Oh.
Goodness, guys, please.
Fellas.
Flandra on the
Flandre's
split
going to
push.
die for this, isn't he?
Yeah, he has realized my team is in a
Okay,
bad
he's
way.
fine.
I must split push to get us back in. Flandra backing. It looks like he's more than happy to group up with the team, but cancels the battle.
No, he's cancelled it.
Tarzan gets tagged. Are they going to maybe try to kill him? Lilting Lullaby will put him to sleep. He's a little far away. Equalizer on top of Hope. Oh, this is bad news. Tarzan.
Bomb.
Tarzan. Oh, my goodness. I don't. Dude, I just witnessed Tarzan trying to ult his teammate.
He just, that was so bad, it nearly drew the Jamaican out of me, bro. Like, I nearly dropped a... Well, Shanks is also dead.
Shanks is dead. This game's up, bro. They've given up. They have given up. Shanks will actually be able to escape some.
What?
Okay, Flandra sprinting away. All right.
How?
Dude,
How the hell did he...
What happened?
They're gonna let him base?
Ah! Get me out!
The minion!
Ah! He can't keep. Oh, hold on, Baron. Baron started up by anyone's legend, and Shanks does a lot of good damage to it. Flandra, yes, in the base. Tarzan respawn. Team WE has no idea this is going on. The heist of the century.
Guys,
Thank
wow!
God.
Oh my goodness.
That's Flandra dead. Dude, I've lost complete control of my life. Just
again, you know, one team has a Alistar,
good chunk.
one team has an Elise.
All right, Shanks is maybe looking to make a
pick
play
onto
here. They're
Rumble.
going to try to get.
Yep,
Yep,
Cube.
here we go. Right onto Rumble. Kyle doing a nice job there. Cube is going golden. He misses the CC critically. And now the rest of Team WE are looking to maybe make a play on the Shanks. Good flash from Vampire. Shanks has to flash away. Tarzan gets 3. This is the time for anyone's legend to turn this one around. Vampire's low, but the health bars are getting lower for anyone's legend. With Karis on the back line trying to wreak some havoc. Forces the flash on a Flandra. Shanks goes down. And Team WE have come all the way back. They take anyone's legend's best shot and come out on the other side for it.
What a ridiculous game. This one's going to end just shy of 40 minutes. Unless Flandre has some real fluent Chinese to speak.
All right.
Well,
burst out Karis.
he's speaking Chinese right
Okay.
now.
Cube, full HP. Monkey coming through, but he is a little bit low.
Yeah.
Death timers are still very long. Tarzan up in 15
This has
seconds.
to be the end of the game.
Flandra
It
stuck
can't
between
not be
the
the
turrets.
end of
Taehoon
the
is
game.
low. Flandra going on the Cube, and Flandra is dead. And
Oh.
finally, mercifully, Team WE put Game 2 to bed. They come all the way back. A really impressive showing, and could potentially shock the LPL, as we will be getting a Game 3. When you're kind of fighting around, you only have 4 members. You know, you're able to just kind of throw some bouncing bombs at them, chunk them out, use the satchel to keep them away.
Lock it in. You don't have to be on the grubs on time.
Well,
No problem.
the
Well,
objective is
this
always call. Shanks with a nice dodge there. Between Worlds coming down. Monkey
Hey,
getting
man.
flashed on, and he's going to go down. First blood going over to Shanks. Karis is going to be the next target as he gets stunned and forced to flash away. So anyone's legend, make a good play.
Bit awkward. Not the end of the world. I'm going to try and shepherd people out. I mean, Tarzan would happily fight this.
Karis is a little low, yeah, because Tarzan's 6. He wants to go on Karis. The Fate Sealed lands. Kyle very low and dies to the brick house as Tarzan is forced to flash away. He still has that ultimate. He's going to get hit by the permafrost, knocked up, stunned. The CC chain is insane as Cube goes crazy in this fight, but the health bars are low. Flandre going to come through, but Shanks gets the kill on the Monkey. And and WE will walk it out.
Collapse from the laners there was massive.
Down there looking to just get some wards in, but one thing to note is that Shanks is 2-0. Looking for this guy to maybe carry this game to the promised land. It's Vampire and Shanks. Some one-on-one time. The charm's going to land. So's the knockup. So's the fate sealed. Shanks with the flash between worlds, keeping himself alive. And he will escape. More play. Oh, yeah, this guy is toast. Who's going to get the kill? Wait a minute. The Maiden's going kind of crazy. Flandra flashes. No! That's despicable. No! Flandra, okay, he's healing up with the Q, but he's going to get him with a permafrost. Oh, he's going to die downtown! Oh my god! We have LeBron Ziggs and Jamana Harden on the cast, too, for that downtown shot. And Cube stuck in a 1v1, and Hope is going to scoop that one up, too. He's getting something out of it. It is honestly something to behold. This is why we talk about how real tight-knit this team is. As Taeyun is getting dove. He had stayed tall for the bullet time, and Tarzan goes untargetable. Oh. And is now going to look for Vampire, who pulls him under the turret, charms him up, knocks him up. Tarzan! Oh, this is so big right now. 300 gold in that pocket. He's 3-0. He's already got a Loon's Companion. I mean, Flandra's going to get 6 scrubs, man. This is going to be impossible for WE to play, right? I mean, unless Cube can really continue to just keep Flandra at bay, maybe keep him off these turrets in the side lane. But I mean, we've seen Yorick and Flandra especially, they get their due. Eventually a poor trade is taken, and they are just able to out-sustain pretty much any champion in the top lane right now. This final grub may fall. It will go over to Tarzan's. Karras got in there. He gave it a good old college try.
Wave incoming as well. They want to dive.
Oh, they're going to send everybody. They're sending in the house. Karras is in a little bit of trouble. Teleport coming in from the Gnar. Fate sealed on the way back. Keep himself alive. It's a split fight. As you said, Flandra getting knocked up, put in the bounce house. Good ultimate from the Ziggs to do some damage. But down he goes. Now Tarzan going to be the next target. He'll be able to hop out without much of a problem. It's a 1-0 in favor of Team WE.
It's frustrating to watch. It's really frustrating to watch. What are we teleporting the Yorick down for? Just either make the play or kind of recognize once you see numbers there. You can't make it happen, but now it's a redive.
Yeah, we're flashing right on top of Karras because he has no way out. Shanks will pick up another kill and the turret will fall.
You can see why they wanted to make the dive happen, right? It's easy to execute, but again, the initial one, when you know the numbers might look a bit sketchy.
That champion that you're just like, man, I love this champion even though I don't play it that often because my role dictates that you don't. Dragon has been started up, and meanwhile Vampire going to land a double charm. Monkey trying to come in too. Karras looking to line up a good ultimate, but he's going to be stunned up and forced to snap back, but he can't even before he dies. And now Monkey gets caught, and a great interrupt of the bullet time by Hope. Cube, though, is going mega. He's got to get in there, trying to make a play, but the blast code is going to split him off. Cube is going to peel back, looking for Tarzan. Tarzan's going to flash all the way in to multiple members. He's shielded up, but he's got to get out. Cube is still trying to chase him down, but they get Cube and lock him up. It's a double kill for Tarzan, and anyone's legend get 3.
Tarzan played that fight on a knife's edge, and this is what a good fight. This was a 4v5, mind you. They're playing space really well, but letting Flandre split. Cube was also just, it's a frustrating fight.
It's a total loss.
From his perspective, because he just can't get in range. He can't touch anyone.
So many people had a rough fight there, right? Like Karras is like, maybe I'm not going to fate seal here.
And ulting someone into a wall, but unfortunately, it's only Kyle, and he doesn't actually get the kill.
And now the Rift Herald goes over to anyone's legend.
How the actual team fights will play out. And AL, they've done what they've done so many times this split and year. Just hand checks WE.
Kyle going in a little deep there. He's going to get permafrosted up. Ember's going to be knocked away. There's the ultimate down on the Monkey. He's going to eat so much damage. Taeyun is cut off too. Teleport coming in, and Flandra just happens to be with the team because he wanted to split push. Monkey very, very low.
With split point he needed. Get another charge on this. They could break this tower open.
Yeah, they want the extra grubs. There's Twitch chat. Twitch chatters, that's you helping anyone's legend take down that turret. The satchel charge was mistimed. They will still find the turret anyway. And anyone's legend continue to increase their lead. I trust that Fnatic will not be doing some silly things anymore. Tarzan looking to get silly onto Taeyun. Taeyun's got to flash away, but remember, he can go untargetable. Those dogs are barking.
Yo, that looked awesome. That looked really fun to me. At the
Fun and
question mark,
interactive.
Dragon. Nope. Keep the line high. Yeah. There should not be a soul in this game. Monkey has been hugging this Atacon for a little while.
We need to get lives. Oh, Tarzan. Oh, no, Tarzan.
Tarzan
may have just lost his. The Fate Shield goes down, but he's still so thick, and he's shielding up. Karras is doing what he can in this fight. Ultimate coming down from the Ziggs as the shutdown finally goes over to Monkey. Meanwhile, on the backside, it's Kyle and Flandra flashing and landing the Q. Shanks is trying to get away. Kyle is still alive, but is going to fall to Cube shortly. Monkey is about an auto away from death. Maybe Otacon can help out, but no. Oh my god, Flandra does so much damage, and Shanks will finally close out the kill. Cube stuck in the cage, hops out, gnarls people away, but gets blasted back. He's forced to flash, and he's gonna die. It is an ace for anyone's legend.
An ace, and that should be Atacon. And I can't recall if Tarzan even managed to W anything, weirdly. I think he just died at the start of that fight. Baron's gonna go down, nonetheless. Yurik's actually really good at taking this fight. A lot of people don't know. I think Yurik jungle can steal 20, well, it used to be 20 minutes. 25 now, obviously. Karras is here. Karras is not going to do anything suspicious.
Karras is no longer here. He is left, and he has moved on to bigger and better things like this red buff. It looks too funky.
I don't think it's a bad thing, personally. But that's just me.
I think it's a bad thing when it happens to me, is Kyle. Bad things are happening to this man. Oh my goodness, Hope. There's so much damage. They do find Kyle, but the question is, will they be able to escape from this fight? Hope doing so much more damage, flashing forward, and in the blink of an eye, all the health bars are gone. Dueling double kills for the jungler and the AD carry. The base is broken open. Cube on a damn sliver, and the push is going into the base. We have plenty of minions. We have 2 inhibitors exposed. Jamada, I think this game is over.
Yep, it should be. Cube shouldn't be able to defend at all. In fact, he might. Ooh, a couple of things fly wide.
Save the KDA, brother. Save the KDA, brother.
The KDA.
It's okay. It's all right, Cube. You tried. It wasn't pretty for him, but it was really pretty for anyone's legend.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.